So we got a question from Daria here. How do I follow up with leads that want to look for properties but do not want to get pre-approved yet?
Oh, darn people. Why do they want to put the cart before the horse? I don't understand. The only reason they want to go that route is they don't know. So it's our job to educate them. And I like to do the roundabout way because I don't like to tell them that you got to get pre-approved. I'm just not going to take you out. I hear it all the time. Well, if you're not pre-approved, I can't work with you. So don't take that approach. Just ask them, say, here's what I want to make sure of. What are you comfortable paying a month in a mortgage? And let them tell you. And say, my job is to protect that because I do not in any way, shape, or form want to compromise and upsell you. So I want to make sure that we're looking at the right price range of homes for you. And depending on the county that we're looking in, depending on the province, I don't know if this pertains in Canada, but taxes are different in different locations. So that can make a difference in their monthly mortgage payment. The HOAs can make a difference in their monthly mortgage payment on what they get approved for if they're looking for something with an HOA. And if they're renting, they're not used to the insurance being in their payment. So for all of our sakes, can you talk to somebody just so we know that we're looking in the right price range? Because the worst thing that could happen is I take you to look at a home, you fall in love with it, and then we go in reverse order and you realize that it's just a little over your budget. You're not comfortable with it. Because what happens then is that we've now set a bar. You now have seen a home that you love and every other home's going to look like poo-poo. And that's the last thing I want to do. I just want to make sure my job is to protect your money and your investment. All day long, if they will not talk to a lender, they have bad credit and they're not telling you something, promise you.
There's got to be a reason why they wouldn't. Like, who wouldn't? Like, wouldn't you want to know what you can afford if you're actually seriously going to look at a house?
Yes. And then I pull the card on them all the time, just like the bank. Use my stories. I don't care. It doesn't matter whose stories they are. They're real stories. This guy, he literally started looking at a home last month, went and got pre-approved. Well, he wanted to look at homes last month. He went and got pre-approved and realized his dad's bankruptcy is on his credit report.
Yeah.
Who would have thought? He never expected that. So you never know what's going to be on. Now, sometimes I get, I'm on Credit Karma and I watch my credit all the time. Okay, that's awesome. That's great. But let's really lock down the realistic price range.
Yeah.
Because I really don't know. And I just want to make sure you're prepared because especially in today's market with multiple offers and so many people, the price is escalating. You want to make sure that they're prepared because your job is not only there to show them a home, your job is there to get them in the door and in the running for a home. So,
and the lending rules just change so frequently, right? Like they're always swaying. Mortgage websites, people go on them and try to fill it out.
Well, the mortgage
I find in my personal experience when I was doing it, it actually underqualified me. So I could actually afford more than what that site actually said, and my mortgage payments were less than what it was said. So it's like it's kind of like a reference point, but it's not something to use as your actual tool.
It's a gauge.
Right? Yeah. So it does vary, and they can get locked in at today's interest rate. If the interest rates are low, why wouldn't you want to lock yourself in case all of a sudden it went back up again? Right? So.
Yep. And that's really, that's my way of qualifying a lead. If they will not get pre-approved before we go see a property, there's a reason being. And I flat out ask them, is there something that, you may be thinking with your credit? Is there something there that you may not be aware of? And they'll go, well, yeah, I have a student loan. and you can use the COVID, like everybody else is using COVID as an excuse. Why not we use it? COVID has changed the game for loan conditions. And I just want to make sure that all of our ducks are in a row because I don't want to put you in a situation and get you under contract and then find out things have changed.